Mr. Gambles wants to show me an interesting stone church in a French-speaking town in Northern Ontario. What makes it so special? Well, to use his words, the church wears a necklace. The town is called Belle Vallée. It is located in the Temiskaming District.
This is the Belle Vallée Roman Catholic Church. It was built by Father Génier back in the 1940s after the Second World War. And it's, as you can see, it was all built out of stone. And people were saying that because we have a clay base, this here, the stones will all just sink into the clay. But he was a bit of an engineer, and he developed the base that he said would act like the hull of a boat. And that hull of the boat was going to hold up all of the church. So it was an engineering marvel at the time, because nobody expected this was going to work out this way. He has developed this out of stones from all across northeastern Ontario and northwestern Quebec. He went out and he handpicked from all the mines and all the places where the rock was being blasted. Clearly the ones that are dark in color, that would be the local diabase, and then there would be other granites and other types of stones that are lighter in color. So the most significant part of this is the rosary that goes around the church and then all the way up to the top with the cross hanging from it. So this is similar to what the Catholic priest would be wearing in his normal garb. He would have a rosary and with a cross hanging. So this was built after the Second World War with the work of the soldiers that had come back from the Second World War. He sought these out specifically. It is a specific type of rock from the area, and you can see this one here, it's got ridges in it. This is so people will not slip as they walk up the steps when it's wet or when there's ice in the winter.
Wow.
So this was his idea, to make it safe for the people who would be going to church, that even the steps were selected specifically from him, by him, from the sites across northern Ontario and northwestern Quebec. And he was a priest that would go out and he would talk to the workers in all of these little mining camps across the north. And he would, as part of his work as a priest, he was to be out there meeting these people. And then he was telling them about the project that he had in mind, and they would tell him where he could find specific type of rocks. He'd go out and he'd collect them and have them all brought back here to Belle Vallée.
Yeah. That's the details of the rosary, right?
Yeah, the rosary, yeah. So the rosary, the round stones, those would all be from glaciers that have swept down through this area and leave these round stones nicely smoothed off, and that's what he selected as being the beads in the rosary.
The dark ones are diabase. The dark stones.
The black ones. The black ones would be a diabase. And the reddish ones, this is a granite.
Granite.
And I won't venture to say what the other ones are.
This red one.
Okay, this one's got jasper. This here is common in the area. It's normally associated with the iron mining.
Very interesting.
So you could have a whole geology course right here in one building.
Any silver here?
What was that?
Any silver?
No. I'm fairly confident there's no silver.
Look at this.
That was used to pay for this.
Look at this.
And okay, so this here is, you see this crack that's developing here? That means that actually down in the basement, where he had built the concrete, it is actually now starting to shift.
Oh.
So there is a chance that without maintenance, that this whole building could collapse at some point in time. But I would expect that people will be working on this because you don't want to lose something like this. Ideally, this should become a historic site, but nobody has tried to do that as yet. I think that would be the essential part in order to be able to get government funding in order to make sure that this is not lost. So you can see every so far that the cracks are starting to appear. So down below, it is starting to shift in the clays.
Yes.
And then be able to have them all brought back to this one location.
Amazing.